Thanks very much for watching. And if you enjoyed that clip, you can tap the link on the bottom and you can watch the full show. We're going to start off at 5 p.m. Eastern, the Eastern time zone, which betting revolves around, and the only time zone that matters in Maxwell Smart's life. Well, we're starting off at 5 p.m. in the West Coast Conference with Portland and Pacific. Portland is opening up as anywhere between a 16 to 15 point underdog with a total around 140. In this game, I think that with Portland, the bottom line is Portland has been a very good over team. And when they have gone over in their games, it has been accompanied by a lopsided ATS loss. So that definitely favors Pacific in this game. Another thing that I do like about this matchup for Pacific is the fact that they've lost 4 in a row. This is the perfect get-right situational spot for them. And although they have lost 4 in a row, and now we're seeing them as a 15-point favorite, it is very important to recognize the quality of opponent, what that opponent has been doing, and how that opponent's metrics match up against Pacific. I think with Pacific, they are well coached by Damon Stoudemire. This is a team with a lot of depth and capable of winning games by this type of number. Very well shown in the game against Santa Clara, where they won by 20 as a 3-point dog. It is important to note that Portland's cupboard is not bare. They do have the Six's own Ahmed Ali, who is a game-breaking scorer, but if he gets into foul trouble, it does put a strain on the rest of this Portland Pilot depth that Coach Porter and company cannot overcome. Mikey Henn and Eddie Davis will try and do their part at their positions to make an impact offensively, but if you can get Ali straddled with a couple early fouls, it could be quite easy sleddings for Pacific. I think with Pacific, with Brock Finstein, with Jeremiah Bailey, with Jordan Bell, all having versatility and the ability to go deep, go inside, and make free throws, I think this is a good spot for Pacific. My path to victory and path to a cover for Pacific is a good first half with a 5 to 7 point lead, if not more, to exploit the 3-point defense of Portland, which is allowing around 39% conversion rate in conference, and to get to the free throw line often and to convert. Do not be the opponent that puts Portland on the free throw line, because that is where they do try and get some of their points. And frankly, if you can cut that source off, I think that you'll have a much easier time getting through and getting over this number. Winning all the offensive glass is going to be critical, and with weak ball distribution, it can give transition breakout opportunities to Portland if Danis Jenkins is able to clean that up, and guys like Pierre Crockwell. I think that Pacific's going to be fine. I took Pacific at 15, and I took the over 140. Both are available on U.S. legal books that we use, and you can get both these lines on at Circa. So we're going to lock in Pacific at minus 15, minus 110, and the over 140 at minus 10, both available at Circa.